I was fully expecting this lighting to be arse, but it's alright. It's vaguely alright. So today I'm pre-filming my March TBR. There are a lot of readathons happening in March and I want to be able to like plan things. So I thought we better film this jar pull early so I kind of know what we're going with. Obviously this makes up a large portion of what I read in the month. I have my handy dandy box here. Should we start with the backlist ones? I don't think I'm going to get through all three of both pulls from February, but February is a short month and none of them were available on audiobook, which I think really helped me in January. So oh well, I'm gonna try and get two of each. But I've barely even started them and it's like halfway through the month. But we're gonna pull some more. This is the backlist stuff and we'll pop it in the box. Oh, one of them escaped. Okay. Let's get a bit of flipping about action. Let's pull out this one. Okay, so we have Under the Pendulum Sun by Jeanette Ng. I don't know if this is gonna focus. Nah, it does not like my handwriting for some reason. So we have Under the Pendulum Sun. Oh, one of the books I'm currently reading, so that can come out. Not Even Bones by Rebecca Schaefer. I'm really excited for that. That's exciting. Or as the boys like to say, Bones by Not Even. And Shadow Glass by Rinch Paco, which I'm glad I pulled because this series has a habit of not really providing much info about the previous books, but I didn't read the last one that long ago, so that's good. That's a bit of paper, Trixie. You don't need to eat it. And now for the 2019 releases. Let's pop them in the box. We have Girls of Storm and Shadow by Natasha Nyan. Angel Mage by Garth Nix. And that's got an audiobook, so I could reserve that. Oh, one I've already read. So that can go. And The True Queen by Zen Cho. Alright, let me go grab those.
Keeping high by wuthering, high TP. It's me, Kathy. Oh, I'm so
Okay, so we drew three things from my backlist purchases. We have The Shadow Glass by Rinch Paco. This is the third and final book in the Bone Witch trilogy. This is currently like a 3-star trilogy for me, but my biggest problem with book 2 was that I couldn't remember enough of book 1 and it didn't really leave nuggets for me to know what was going on. So I did read the second one not that long ago, Heartforger, so hopefully this will make more sense in that regard. It's a bit chunky. It's like 440 pages, but I love this cover. This is definitely gonna fit some challenges for some readathons. Next up we have Under the Pendulum Sun by Jeanette Ng. This is a standalone, I believe, fae gothic fantasy. I don't know that much about it. I'm pretty sure Jeanette Ng is Vietnamese. And yeah, this is a fae fantasy. It's not too long, which I'm glad about. And it looks really good. I did pick this up on a whim a while back, but like it's got a lot to it. I can't tell you that much details because I don't really know what's involved in this, but I'm very curious. And then oh my god.
so curious.
Can you shut the fuck up? The more you shut the fuck up, the quicker it will be done. Susie's like, shut the fuck up. Sure. And then the next backlist purchase is Not Even Bones by Rebecca Schaefer. This is a dystopia, no, it might be urban fantasy. No, I think it is dystopian. It says it takes a special type of monster to dissect people and sell them without guilt. Apparently this is super dark. It has a morally grey main character, which actually will fit another challenge, so that's exciting. And it's not too long. Why am I caring about how long it is? It's like 350 pages. So I'm really excited about this. This I've had like in the back of my mind for a long time. It's one of the more recent backlist purchases that I like purchased not so long ago, and I'm very, very excited to read this. Then for our new 2019 new releases, we pulled Girls of Storm and Shadow by Natasha Nyan. This is the sequel to Girls of Paper and Fire, which is a Asian inspired fantasy following concubines as they're trying to like break out of this demon king's group of women, harem. So they escaped in book one, and this is like following that. I believe this is going to be a trilogy, but this came out not too long ago, so I am definitely keen to keep moving through the series. And this is way more floppy than book one was, which is good for me because I really don't like paperbacks that are not floppy. And then we have The True Queen by Zen Cho. This is the sequel to The Sorcerer to the Crown, though I believe they're more companion novels than direct sequels. So this one follows, I believe, a Muslim main character. And there's a lot of things about like, it's like a Regency era diverse fantasy with magic. I really enjoyed Sorcerer to the Crown, and I'm definitely put this obviously on my shelf for a while, but I'm very keen to continue the series. And the final 2019 release I drew from the jar was Angel Mage by Garth Nix. This is a also like a historical fiction fantasy, but I can't remember the era. 17th century, but angels can be summoned and controlled by those with a talent for magic. I don't know, I really like Garth Nix's writing. I really loved the Sabriel, Lyriel, the Aborson trilogy, though I haven't read the two newer ones yet. But I just really loved those. The cat's going nuts. So I'm very excited to pick this up, and I know it's available on audiobook. I'm gonna go reserve it now. So I'm gonna read it that way, I think. Maybe read along. Then not only do we draw from the drawers, we also have 3 other picks. So my Been on My TBR Forever pick that I'm choosing this week is like the smallest one I have, because this was a lot of big books I felt like. And this is the Artemis Fowl Files, which is a collection of 2 short stories and then random other stuff, but I'm just gonna read the short stories based on the Artemis Fowl series. So it also includes a bunch of like word searches and stuff and interviews and stuff. I'm not going to read any of those. I'm just going to read Leprechaun, which is the first of the 2 short stories, and The Seventh Dwarf, which is the second one. So I'm going to read both of those and tick this off. I feel like I read this when I was a kid, but I have literally no recollection of either of the 2 short stories. So that's why it was back on my TBR, and I'm excited to tick this off. Then an audiobook I'm going to be listening to during the month is A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan. This is a fictional memoir of Lady Trent and dragons. That's why I got them. Plus these covers are literally amazing. And I don't know that much about the direct plot, but like dragons. And this is also not too long. I think 330 pages. I think that's achievable, and it's on audiobook. The whole series is available on Scribd, I believe. So if I enjoy the first one, I'll keep reading. Finally, my 2018 purchase of this TBR is Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. I've been really eyeing off Permanent Record, but I won't let myself buy it till I've at least tried this and see what I think. So I thought I'd pick this one for this year, for this month. This is about Penny and Sam, and they end up becoming each other's emergency contact for like the medical system, I think, at their college. And apparently it's mostly told in text, though like, I don't know, I was flicking through and not seeing that much text stuff, but I guess it's there. They're at least communicating mostly through text, and it's a bit of a romance, and I'm really excited to see what I think about this because that will really determine whether I pick up permanent record or not. So those are my TBR picks for March. Also keep an eye out for my anticipated releases video, and I'm also going to do an extra kind of TBR video where I go through what books I'm going to be reading for what challenges for 3 different readathons. I think it's only going to be 3. Then I'm going to low-key, well, high-key, low-key participate in for the month of March. Obviously March is Simsathon, which I'm hosting, so I'm going to be going through my TBR for Simsathon, but also I'd love to low-key participate in the Animal Crossing readathon and the Zodiacathon, but we'll see how I go. I'm gonna try and fit things in. I don't know if I'll like actually complete either of those readathons, but we're gonna like make a TBR for them. So I'm gonna have a specific readathon TBR video that will also be coming out over the next couple of days. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.